The new era of Downton Abbey took the world by storm, and the highly anticipated sequel saw nearly every character from the original series return to reprise their roles. For nearly a decade, the actors and sample from the series and the two movies have collaborated. As a result, they became so close that they appeared to be a single family. The following are some even better than the show new era bloopers and behind-the-scenes videos. Enjoy the spoilers and the video. Continue to wait. Who is he? Cut? Oh no, mostly is it. Let's start with this video of Michael C. Fox getting ready to play a character. It's amazing to see so many people working on a movie and realize that the actors had to do a scene while ignoring everyone and the cameras. It's not easy to be an actor. The following behind-the-scenes footage also features the adored Leslie Nicole getting ready for a scene. Damn, the creators really thought of everything. After that, we see Nicole chatting with people we believe to be the film's creators about her lines. Is that a group of Julians? That is, without a doubt, him. He demonstrates to her how to say the line. He then appears to be conversing with Robert James Collier, a fan favorite. Again, so many people are present. Also, did you know that the castle where the show is filmed is home to a real family? Yes, it isn't TGI. The Carnarvon's family has called Highclere Castle their home since 1679. We were rightfully pleased with what we had accomplished. The best part is that the castle is open for weddings and can be visited in spring and summer. Anyway, a video of Downton staff members acting out of character is provided here. The staff quarters scenes were shot in a studio, which is interesting. This is because the quarters at Highclere Castle didn't look good enough for the crew to film there. Instead, the scenes in the kitchen and the servant's bedroom were filmed in a London studio. We really want the franchise to continue, but only if the entire cast returns. Do you think that Downton Abbey should continue after the second episode? Inform us. Just a moment before we leave, please. The lady, Joanne Fogget, played by Anna Smith, is seen laughing so hard in the next pooper. Sadly, we do not know what she was laughing about, but the fact that Phyllis Logan was completely serious next to her makes the entire scene even more amusing. In all honesty, I didn't like how they treated Anna and Bates in the show. In addition, after conducting research on the series, I discovered that I am not the only one dissatisfied with the writer's approach to the Anna and Bates plots. Why do you talk about your shame? I reject the notion that this is a source of shame. What were your reactions to it? Mr. Carson and Mrs. Hughes, Mr. Carson's beloved wife, are shown discussing the Downton Abbey film crew in the following behind-the-scenes footage. He says that this is a bad idea because the actors and actresses who are about to arrive are rough and violent. Actors and actresses in Rough and Vulture, null and void. I've always admired Mr. Carson's openness to new experiences. The scene itself is hilarious because Mrs. Hughes is so composed when Mr. Carson says he'd rather have a heart attack than welcome the film crew on the other side. They are such complete opposites, which is why they work so well together. Check the number of cameras used to film a single scene. It truly is absurd. Again, the staff is shown here getting ready to assume their roles. Doesn't Jo and the frog art look like such a fun person to hang out with? She advises you, at the scene's conclusion, to press the subscribe and like buttons if you haven't already. Okay, seriously, did you know that before she was cast as Edith, Laura Carmichael worked in a doctor's office? That is correct. She was working quite a secretary when she went to the tryout for Edith. It's crazy how quickly a person's life can change. The dining room is shown in the subsequent behind-the-scenes footage, which is absolutely stunning. Literally everything is set to perfection. Also, did you know that Downton's food was real? Sadly, since only one dish was used for days, the crew was unable to consume the food. Would you compare Downton Abbey to Breaking Bad if asked to compare it to that show to someone who hasn't seen it? When asked to describe the show as a party for Downton Abbey's third season premiere, Hugh Bonneville, who plays Robert Crawley, joked that it was like Breaking Bad, but with tea instead of meth. Well, it's close enough, but not quite there. You returned. I never. Return later. I always return. Sorry. Cut. Sorry. Please bring everyone back to ones. Do you remember when we showed you the dining room scene? The person polishing the pot is shown here. It's amazing to see footage from a new era. It's basically a movie being shot inside a movie. Then there is a person filming the filming behind the scenes. Incredible, isn't it? Okay, Robert and Cora talk about the Villa Lady Vavelet inherited in France in the next scene. A man she met years ago and had a romantic relationship with gave her this villa. After that, Robert is seen getting his hair done. The person fixing Elizabeth McGovern's dress can then be seen by viewers. Sincerely, I've never seen so many exquisite dresses in a single film project. The costume designers in Downtown did a fantastic job. We ought to send thank you cards to the designer Anna Robbins for transporting the numerous characters in the film into the 1930s. However, some of the costumes odor. They don't wash our costumes, so we stink. According to the Daily Mail, Daisy, the cook's assistant, was played by Sophie McShera. There are a lot of crazy facts about the locations that were used in the movie and the show. Take, for instance, the fact that there was only one set for the bedroom. Yes, that is what I said. Edith, Cora, and Mary all shared a bedroom. Because the designers repeatedly redecorate the same bedroom, the result is a different appearance. That is amazing. However, how many outfits were worn in the new Downton Abbey era? Approximately 300 garments were displayed throughout the film. This is not a lot, despite the fact that it sounds like it. Surprises abound when contrasting this number with the number of dresses utilized in the popular Netflix period drama Bridgerton. The Bridgerton creators claim that the group created 7,500 costumes, including all period-specific underwear. In the first season, the female-led character donned 104 outfits. The following footage shows the series creators watching Robert Crawley, aka Hugh Bonneville, talk about movie stars coming to his estate. It was good that he didn't bring Lady Mary along to watch over them all. Then we have a scene recorded on Downton's premises. For those of you who are still pondering whether or not the franchise will ever see a second installment, the answer is no. Additionally, the creators are still debating whether or not to extend the franchise. Since the sequel left us with a lot of questions about everyone's future, the majority of dedicated fans anticipate another film. The producers and co-stars appear to be open to the idea of making another sequel, but they said that it all depends on how well the first one does at the box office and if it gets good reviews. Okay, please return to our work. Come with me. Since the film has only received praise from critics and fans thus far, there is no cause for concern because it is only a matter of time before the subsequent Downton Abbey film is approved. We are also aware that you need to press the subscribe button and the notification bell in order to never miss another one of our videos. As the state's new captain, Lady Mary could easily be the focus of the third movie. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you possibly have any theories regarding the upcoming film's plot? Inform us. One thing I know for sure is that the series' most important aspect is its cast. The cast of Downton, in addition to the script, costumes, scenery, and, well, everything else, was spot on. Did you know that the production of each episode costs more than €1 million? The book The World of Downton Abbey, written by Jessica Fellow, revealed this bizarre fact. About $1.5 million is this. In the next